Hello, fellow Voyagers. Jess here with Odyssey Human, here today to talk about the end state is a place, not a process. So welcome to the channel. This is the place where we help you hack through the jungles of consciousness so that you can discover the hidden treasures inside of you. My friends, I'm here today as a reminder to you that where you want to be, who you want to be, is a place. It is a place in your consciousness. It is a place in your consciousness that cannot go away. You cannot get rid of it. You cannot create it or destroy it. You cannot, the one thing you can do is go to it. You can go to it and become it and embody it and live from that spot and stake a claim there. It's when we forget and then we spend a lot of time in these processes, right? Really trying hard. We often will get hung up in the process and never arrive anywhere. And last week I talked about automation, 2 steps to get your ideal body and automating, but that means not paying much attention to the process, right? You're just enjoying it, you're going along, you're not fixating on the end. But sometimes I think, can really get lost in continuing the process. That is what I want to caution you from. So this is a continuation of that idea of, if you're doing the process, like I talked about the gym, for the process's sake of, I just enjoy going to the gym. And so I'm naturally losing weight, I'm naturally getting fit as a byproduct, but I would still go to the gym anyway because I like it. I like the way it makes me feel, right? The endorphins. But I think what can happen is we can make the process part of our identity of like healing. If you're perpetually healing, you're in that healing space where you're like, oh, I'm working on this and now I'm working on that and I keep trying to fix this and trying to heal this, and it can turn into these really long, drawn out processes that last for years or decades. And that's fine if that feels good to you, but I think what happens is that people lose themselves in these processes and forget that there's an end. Like there's an end to them, and how easy it is to get to that end, to be in that space, because it is a place and not a process. We can take the long road to get to our fulfilled desire, to our end state. We can also take the quick road. So remember, find it in your awareness, because everything that we experience arises from our awareness, arises from our perception. And so there are no forces outside of us, right? We are generating all of this through our beingness, through our awareness. It's coming through us. It's this, this waking dream, and all we have to do is stake a claim in the place where we want to be. Just stake a claim of like, this is especially true for qualities about yourself that you really want to embody, that you don't consider. Like for me, I sometimes struggle with seeing myself as successful in my business. And by whose measure? By whose measure? Like I've had success in so many other areas of my life. And sometimes to me, where I'm at with my business, considering it's 5 years old, I'm like, I find myself, I went to an event early this morning, where I found myself comparing myself to other people who had raised more capital or who had these big name clients. And I was questioning my own success. Like, who am I? Who am I? Where am I at in my process? But I don't have to go do certain things. I don't have to go get big clients. I don't have to, raise $1 million in capital to feel successful in my business. And who's to say that I'm not already successful? If you ask my mom, she probably would say, yes, you're totally successful. And I know I've helped people. I know that the things that I say in this channel help people. And so again, these intangible qualities that we hold ourselves back from, that we think that, oh, once I write a book, I will be an author. Once I, run a marathon, I'm truly an athlete. We hold ourselves back from the full expression of who we want to be, how we want to show up in the world, how we want to consider ourselves. We hold it back and we put conditions in between that. Ourselves where we perceive we are now, and then the end state. We put stuff in the middle that we've got to overcome, that we got to heal, that we got to fix. This is the beauty of consciousness. It is an instant game. It's not like the 3D, right? The 3D, even though it is also, our 3D experience is a manifestation of us. It's still a manifestation of us. It appears as though it behaves by different rules, right? That we have to take these certain steps, right? To become a doctor, we have to go to medical school, and then we have to do a residency, and then we have to practice. And then However, in consciousness, in the space that you call consciousness, or your mind, what you consider your mind to me, these more intangible places that you want to be, that you want to inhabit, claims that you want to make about yourself are already true for you. They're already true. And our experience, what we experience is our reality. Like what we think, we feel, we believe, we perceive, we assume, that's our reality. That is how we generate our reality. All this stuff, this amalgamation of stuff that comes through our perception is our experience. And our experience is then our experience. Think about that for a second. Our experience is our experience. So we're literally making it up as we go. We're making this life up as we go. We're making it up as we go. And it's so much easier than we perceive it to be. We can literally just go to that place, be successful, be happy, be fulfilled. We can be all these things. We don't need anyone else's permission. We don't have to jump through the hoops. We can just go there and be it. And what happens, the interesting piece of this, is that we find ourselves, when we stake a claim in those positions in our consciousness, when we stake that claim, we're going to then see reflections, that evidence of it being true. We start to live the life of a successful person, or a beautiful person, or a wise person, or whoever you want to be. Right? So much of this, so much more of this is intangible and defined by us. We are literally making it up as we go. So, I don't know who needed to hear this today, but especially with things like healing, and we go on these long journeys and we get, like I said, we get our identities tied up in fixating on the process, that it becomes part of who we are, when we could just go to the end, because the end state, your fulfilled state, your wish, your desire, the perfect version of you, the ideal day, it's already there. It's you. It's already you, because you're the one through whom it will be created. You're the one who identifies when you're there. You're the one who judges right now that you're not there. It's all you. We're making it up as you go. So remember, you get to just proclaim, this is who I am, and live that. And there is no force outside of you that can decide for you. And so decide for yourself, make it up as you go in the way that you want right now, because your desired state is a place, not a process. So it's fine. It's fine if you want to take the long route, the long scenic route. That's cool. I've done that myself. I've spent 10 years healing myself. That's cool. But I also decided at one point, I'm going to come to the end of this. I'm going to finish it, complete it. And I did. And so you can too, but you can do it instantaneously. You can just decide one day, this is who I am now. So thanks for watching. I know this was helpful to you. Drop a comment below if you would like to engage, and if you need a tool to help make your mind a more safe, habitable, wonderful place, go ahead and grab it below. right? That's one way to automate, is just do the tool that I teach you below in the description box. It is a way to automate one of your processes and feel better. So thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.